Good morning, Eric Lima here. You're watching my YouTube show in which my sentimental thoughts come from my heart. Also, when my mental oddball shenanigans come from my brain. It's EML77 TV, episode 579 of the show. And this is April 27th, 2020. Well, as most of you know, May the 4th is when Governor Baker says that everything will be back open and everything here in Massachusetts. Already 20 states are starting to lift a few a few things, and a lot of people are very concerned, saying that it's too soon and all that. So this could be my last week in social distancing, isolation, quarantine. I'm not so sure unless Governor Baker decides to extend it. I know he's already closed down the schools for the rest of the year. We're still they're still monitoring whether or not the Portuguese feast will go on as a result, and even the Whale City Festival for that matter. I haven't checked up on those two events, and I know the Portuguese feast is they'll have a meeting in May to make that decision. And if a lot of people are very concerned. They're saying they should close it and everything else, but a lot of people get upset because you're talking about money over lives. I can understand where everybody's coming from. That's why I'm kind of on the fence about this. I mean, I have to admit, though, I've been enjoying relaxing at home and staying at home. Probably a little too much, but but there are times. I've only worked 5 days a week, and basically I work about basically 4 hours a day. So it's like, you know, so it it is a decision that that the governor is going to have to make on this one. And I'm doing pretty good. I'm holding up all right. It seems to me that there's a lot of things going on. A lot of things have been a huge concern and everything else. And oh, excuse me, man. I just got up. Oh man, and I took a shower at 2 in the morning. It's really that 2 in the morning. I try to go back to bed, get some sleep, and I'm goofing around on my phone. And I say that's it. And then I got up around the 5 area. So I'm hoping that I can go back to a regular routine next week. You know, but this is going to be a very interesting situation to say the least. Um, I have been I've been collecting unemployment um, ever since that, because my bosses did recommend that. So they recommended to do that. So I said okay, and so one of my new coworkers, Jason, really cool guy, um, made a suggestion, and he thought told me how to go about it, to which I did, and let's just say that I've been doing pretty okay. So, but I honestly don't know what will happen if I end up going back to work. I don't know if it will be. I know obviously there'll be changes, definitely at the mall, um, once the mall reopens up, if as is the case. But as you know, we already lost three malls here in the South Coast already. The Galleria just officially closed its doors on February, so I don't know what happened with the fate of Round One. The theater, and I don't know if those stores will remain open. They probably, well, the rest of the mall is closed, but so this would be, you know, you take a look around that mall. I had some pictures of the Galleria Mall, and it's like, oh boy, ghost town city, And I never thought it would come to that, because it was a mall in the '90s, and it was really one of the most exciting malls ever. But now it's gone. All left is the four Dick's, Dick's Round One, Bristol VCC, which probably will close its doors, I think, in the fall. And then you got the Regal Cinema Theater. And I gotta tell you, it's like I said, it is, and our mall could get hit pretty hard too, because of this pandemic that happened. So we'll see what happens. So that's why I'm kind of concerned about it, because whether or not I'll still have a job by the time I get back there, it's because they're probably making changes already. So that's a big concern. But you know, it is something to consider. It is something to think about. It is something to consider. Um, I already had my taxes. I already had my taxes done. I already had my stimulus check. Everything came in. So I'm good. I'm good for now as far as that is concerned. and the unemployment thing. So I think if I'll guarantee, I'll say this. I'll honestly say this: if I do end up getting cut from my job because of financial reasons and all that, I can, or for budget reasons, I can understand. I can totally understand, and that's something that and it'll be tough to look for another job when everything's back open because financially a lot of places are going to take a lot of hits because of the pandemic and everything that's happened, and a lot of people are going crazy. We saw protests, strikes all over the country. More protests. More protests, rallies to get the stuff back open. We got people going to parks and they're getting in trouble with the cops and everything else. So, but I've been spending most of the time home. It's like I would go out every 2 weeks. So it's like every other 2 weeks or like that. I go and get groceries and stuff like that. I usually get a bite to eat out there to go. For a drive-through or something like that, and just go on home and just stop, shop, get whatever you want, and go on home. I wear the mask and everything else. So it's like, okay. So it's like I didn't have to worry about much, per se. But I've been on the internet mostly all day, and I'm probably going to wear out this computer pretty soon if I don't. Well, anyways, no, the computer's just fine. Sometimes I shut it off once in a while and just take up and get a break from it. We had some pretty nice days, and well, here's the upside. If I do end up going back to work, I don't have to worry about packing up a winter coat because we're already in spring, and we're already towards the end of April, and so it's like, okay, so we'll see what happens. If the governor does extend the stay-at-home advisory and all that, and leaving the non-essential businesses closed and all that, then that's fine. I can put up another week or two. Is that I'm so it's like. It's like you're so used to it. I'm so used to this new routine and everything else. Like I could stay up late a lot of times, and just, it's surreal. So it's going to be very, very hard for me to get back into the old habits before all this has happened. So it's a little bit on the crazy side and everything else. So I'm like stocking up on food, stocking up on breakfast, stocking up on everything. It's like, let's put that down there. Stocking on Pop-Tarts and Hot Pockets. Yeah, that's. Yeah, Pop-Tarts and Hot Pockets. Yeah, that's the way to live. Yeah. I'm just being sarcastic, Look, that's the only thing I can get because I don't want to buy anything with bread or else bread gets moldy real fast. And so I got to be very, very careful of that. Excuse me, as well. And, I got bagels, but, So it's one of those things where, you try, But there has been upsides of being at home. You're spending time with your family, spending time with your loved ones. You get a chance to reflect on your life, reflect on who you are, and reflect on your actions. And you're thinking, it helps you have a creative mind. Think about a lot of things. It's crazy that way. It's totally crazy that way. And God has really blessed me with a lot of things. With a lot of things from the heart and from the heart and mind. That way. And yeah, there's days that we're getting frustrated. I got some friends of mine who were frustrated, like Kevin Henry, who was being frustrated about the whole thing. And it's not just the people that are at home getting frustrated. It's people at work. People are working. They're frustrated as well with the whole thing too, and they're risking their lives out there. Kevin Henry, God bless his soul. God bless him because he's out there, risking his life, and and people do appreciate that. How is he appreciated? Well, Girl Scouts gave him his favorite cookies, and that's really cool of them to do so. And yeah, he was frustrated with me once in a while. What did I was talking about Gronk being going to Tampa Bay, and I tried to not talk about this whole pandemic thing and everything else on Facebook or anything like that because a lot of political posts going on Facebook about it, and I'm trying to stay away from that. You know what I mean? And just I usually tell people how I'm doing and how I'm doing during this tough times, and I told them hanging in there, trying to give a positive word of encouragement, smiles and all that. So, anyways, I'm gonna go back to my Facebook here, and yeah, uh, and mm, just mm, and 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 I was looking at something. Anyways, um, yeah, well, let me try. Yeah, it is. Yeah, March 24th. We're over a month worth now of the SDIQ here in. But it's very unique to see how everybody's like handling things. There's people. The WWE has handled the situation. And everything else. Um, so, anyways, so I said. So yeah, so I said April 21st, that Gronk has been traded to Tampa Bay. Why went? Where's our truth? He needs to beat Gronk for that 24/7 championship. And Kevin Henry's like, who cares? He ain't gonna play this year anyways. I said maybe, but we don't. I don't know. We don't know if that will be the case yet. It depends on the government's decision. Michael words, won't be another match gathering until at least 1 year from now. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Don't believe for a second, but I don't believe for a second that I am. I am sorry, and I said I am sorry, but I'm not very happy about that. Who is? And exactly, all I does, he studied and this thing and I don't see this advice anyway. I said, and I told him, you were all Kevin Henry and all the facts and physical distancing and all that. He said, still, I'm not very happy about that. I'm trying to be honest with Kevin here, and to be honest, I'm sick of politics, you know, I said this has nothing to do with Gronk being traded, season or no season. It's irrelevant. And what do you mean irrelevant? I'm a Patriots. I said, I told him why talk about a dead sport. I said, oh, I'm a Patriots fan. That's why. I'm also a WWE fan. That's why Gronk is currently part of the WWE as a 24/7 champion. Look, I'm trying very hard not to discuss politics, the pandemic, this whole mess on any of my social media feeds, including this one. I'm trying not to get my Facebook deleted on here because Facebook has been deleting posts about this whole thing, about the pandemic, the coronavirus, and all that good stuff. So that may sound like I lost my mind, but I am not. I've got to somehow get my mind off this whole mess. Gronk was never irrelevant here in New England. It's big news for us New England sports fans, wrestling fans as well. You know, I just, he says, he said, you think I like how the white twilight messed up, and even worse was, that's, you know, this mess is part of our lives, whether you like it or not. Yeah, it is. He's right about that. I don't try to burn my head in the sand like you are. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was like, I'm not burning my head in the sand either. It's one of those things where you just okay, and things are it is pointless, and so back off. And so he got upset with me. He says back off. I said what? I said hey, hold on. I was like, hey, hold on, man. I'm not mad at you. I just want to be positive in the current situation that we are in. I am aware of what's going on, but I need to keep myself sane. On times like this, Facebook has been very sensitive about this subject, and some of my friends have already had some of their accounts deleted over the whole thing. I am being careful, and if I have to go out, which I only do go grocery shopping and get enough to last me at least the rest of April, it's up to us on how we deal with this. Either we let it overwhelm us with fear, anger, and negativity, or we find ways to keep our minds busy. Is it easy? Nope. We can do it. But can we do it? Yep. And I'm not my burying the hand saying here, but I do understand what is going on. It may frustrate you that I'm not trying to handle this in my own way, but it is who I am. Am I happy it's not happening? Nope. But I refuse to let anger, fear, and negativity take a hold on me emotionally. Hence, that is why I did not post anything about this whole situation since it started. But I've done Facebook Live videos to express myself and try to be encouraging to others. I am sorry if I came up to you as someone getting his head buried in the sand, but in order for me to even not go crazy, I got to keep my mind occupied and not worry about it. Right now, I cannot let my emotions get the best of me in a negative fashion. And he goes, I accept that. I respect you. I try hard to stay positive too, and doing so is far more challenging than ever. I'm not perfect nor at it, nor I will be. Well, I'm not perfect at it either. The fact is, things are what they are. I would rather get on your nerves about football and how dumb I think wrestling is. This is what Kevin Henry told me, and sometimes and you get on my nerves about how much it's saying rather than dealing with the issues at hand. I hate this reality, and so much that I ask myself from time to time, is this worth sticking around for? I'm trying to encourage as well to be encouraged. It's not always an easy thing to do, so I get you. So you understand. So Kevin Henry and I have come to an understanding of what I'm trying to do, what he's trying to do, and it's life. I told him life is not simple. It's just it's not the simplest things to do in the world. And you know what and sometimes we have different ways to express ourselves and about the situation and about what's going on. And we've been over a month. We've been over a month now. I mean, a month out of work though. I never thought I would go a month without work. I mean, I never thought. I'll be honest with you. I usually try to come and show up every single day. There were a couple of days, in fact, I only missed one day of work since getting this new job. Only one day, and that was the Blizzard Nemo of 2013. Almost at 19. And I did miss. No, I don't. Only had 3 days off since I started this job. Not counting vacations, but I had 3 days off since this job. I didn't show up for one day. It was a Saturday. Was it a Saturday or a Sunday? I forget which day it was. But I didn't show up to shovel snow on Nemo's aftermath. And I remember my parents got upset with me about that. And the other time I didn't show up for work, which I had some time off, was when my grandmother passed away a few months ago. So we did a wake and funeral. So they gave me a couple of days off of there. I still want to give a shout out to James Career and Everett Reese for that. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate that wholeheartedly. Miss you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Where you at? Let me see what else. When it came to working at Ruby Tuesday, I think I missed one day when I was sick. It was New Year's Day. It was New Year's Eve into New Year's Day, 1999, 2000. I remember I was sick those days. I was suspended for a week in the end of 2002, in the beginning of 2003, and that's and I think I missed work the day that my grandfather had his funeral, and that was in 2004. I mean, that's the only time I missed those days. And then I think I missed another day because I had to go see a psychiatrist too, and that's the only times I missed work. But I never thought, it's only like I miss a day or two here and there. I got suspended a couple of weeks when I was working at Ruby Tuesday because of my temper. So, but obviously that's all in the past. But nowadays, this is the first time that I've been out of work in a long time. You know what I mean? So it is, it has been, so it is, is this the light at the end of the tunnel? Is this the final week of social distancing and everything else, and everything gets open back May the 4th? And that's what, Governor Baker has, but he may end up extending it. He says he's checking out the stats to see where the stats will help him decide whether or not he'll extend it or end it. So end it or extend it. That's the question. End it or extend it. There you go. That's going to be the name of this title. End it or extend it. It's a decision that Governor Baker will have to make. And it will make or break everything. So it's going to be, I know a lot of people are complaining it's too soon. Wait till, Virginia has it till June. And so, but Governor Baker did close all the schools for the rest of the year. So I do, however, my heart goes out to those high school seniors who didn't get a chance to have a proper graduation or have a graduation parties and all that. I kind of feel bad for those who have a birthday during this whole thing. And my heart goes out to you guys. I know you probably want a special day, celebrate your loved ones, family, friends, but now, thanks to this whole thing, it's been ruined, and it's something that it's so I'm I say to myself sometimes, just hang in there. I'm trying to hang in there the best way I know how, best way I can. I'm doing a lot of Get These Thumbs episodes, a lot of talking about everything. So could this be the last week? I am not so sure. That's something You know, I am not so sure. I am totally not sure. So I don't know. Basically, I honestly don't know. Will there be a WEML-TV festival this year? I don't know. This is supposed to be the 50th anniversary. Will there be a Portuguese feast this year? I don't know about that either. That is something for the committee of both the festival and the feast to decide. And that's something, I know a lot of people are already freaking out because, the Portuguese feast brings in over 100,000 people every single year. But the WEML-TV festival has been on a decline, so to speak. But despite that, we're trying to bring it back up to its former glory. But we don't know if the festival does happen, will there be a lot of people there? I don't know. It probably won't be the same. They say we can't bring the rides and all that good stuff. So it's something that, this could decide whether or not the summer is going to be the best or the worst. And that's something, it's something that that the governor will have to decide, whether or not to end at May 4th or extend it, go beyond May 4th. That's the question. End it or extend it. That's the thing. So, yeah, I'm not going to go out there like some of these goofballs and protest and say, and yeah, and I'm on the fence on this one. I am on the fence on this one. I don't mind social distancing myself. Give us time to heal up and everything else. But then again, we need to open up the economy back up here in Massachusetts. We need to get going here. So it's something that it is a major concern. So we don't know, and I don't know. None of us knows, and we gotta keep going. We gotta do what we gotta do, and will this be Will this be the final week? Final full week of it. I'm not so sure. We're entering May. Let's say, May. The Rock's birthday's coming up. That's even the fun part. So this Saturday's the Rock's birthday, and we're talking. Man's 48 years old. 48 years old. 48 years old, man. He's gonna be 48 this Saturday. Let's talk about Dwayne the Rock Johnson, man. That guy. Let's talk about Triple H's 25th anniversary with the WWE. I mean, that was like the ending thing was the funniest one of all. I mean, leaving it to Triple H and Shawn Michaels to make a comedy out of this almost. It's a roast. How bad is it? Triple H wanted to do the water spit that he does, but he's not wrestling. He usually doesn't do it during wrestling, but then I think Triple H made a joke out of it. And I think when he tried to grab the water, and the stagehand grabs the water from him, and then he goes, oh "My God!" And he throws the bottle cap away. And I'm like, I would have drank the water and handed it over to. If the stagehand tried to take it, whoa! I'm not Triple H. Need a drink? There you go. Hold on to it, you dork. So yeah, it's Yes, I'm hanging in there. I'm pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Just, not going totally insane. Well, you catch me on TikTok. I decided to change my name, username to Eric_M_Lima77. That's, that will be my TikTok name. Check me out there. And, check me out there. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to do what I can. All right. Let's see. What else is there? Yeah, we don't know. The Red Sox did the findings for that cheating scandal. They suspended their video guy. I forget the video guy's name. They suspended him for a year. Everybody else is off the hook, and Alex Cora's off the hook for the Red Sox, but he's not off the hook for the Astros. So we don't know if he's going to come back or not. And the Patriots draft is over. I draft probably a couple of new tight ends that could be the new Gronk and Hernandez. Hopefully they keep their keep themselves clean, keep their noses out, keep their noses clean. I'm hoping so. It's a huge opportunity for these young quarterbacks. It's going to be a very young Patriots team this year. Julian Edelman's going to have to be the veteran, and he's got this. He probably quite. I know he's best friends with he was best friends with Brady and Gronk and everybody else, and now he's loyal to the team in New England. And I think Julian Edelman's probably going to stay on to be the veteran of the team and possibly a new captain. He may be the new captain. I'm not so sure. One new team captains, and that could be it with Brady and Gronk now. And a lot of people are upset with Brady, and Brady says he's not going anywhere and all that. Now he ends up signing with Tampa Bay. I'm a little upset about that, but you know what? That's Brady's decision. He's a big boy now. He's gave us 6 Super Bowls. Thank you, Tom Brady. Thank you, Gronk, for giving us 3 more with you guys. And just, best of luck to you guys in Tampa Bay. That's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah, my heart's broken. I'm sad and upset and all that, but, we're going back to, we need to get back to the basics, and that's what we need to do. And let's see if Bill Belichick, and Bill Belichick has won without Tom Brady. I mean, he was a defensive coordinator for the Giants when he won 2 Super Bowls. He's got 8 Super Bowls. All right, so don't, it's crazy that way, man. So, let's see what else. What else is there on the docket for today? Mashin Sentai Kiramager has added a new Ranger, Kirame Silver. Check him out. He is a cool looking. He has the goggles and everything else. And found out this guy's a treasure hunter. And so, be very interesting to see. Well, usually most 6 Rangers are not team players, but we'll see what happens when this guy shows up in May. Power Rangers Beast Morphers, the first half of the 2nd season has ended on a cliffhanger where they finally saw Mayor Daniels transform to Evox, and Devin's probably more devastated than anything else right now. And so this is like an Anton Mercer Mesogog situation, and Devin is being the Red Ranger and leader of the team, and is going to be put in quite a bind. So this is going to be something that will be handled. And I'm starting to have a hunch that where Jason may come in, because we saw in the previews for the 2nd season of Beast Morphers where Jason will be guest starring in an episode. So this is something to think about for the next few for the summer. Unless Nickelodeon said, well, guess what? Nobody can play outside. Well, nobody can do the worldwide data play and everything else, and let's bring back Power Rangers Beast Morphers just for the heck of it. And I know they did finish all their filming before all this whole thing started. So, Streets of Rage 4. Let's talk about Streets of Rage 4 coming out this Thursday. This Thursday is Streets of Rage 4. I suggest you get it. I have the money for it already. In fact, I bought another eShop gift card before all this craziness has happened. So I have. So I decided, well, I'm going to get as much as I can, and it's only $25, so I'll probably get it. And I'm kind of hoping that Sunset Riders for the arcade archives classes for the Switch comes out beforehand. I want to get it as well. So I got a lot of games, so it's something to behold. Let's see what else. Pressure Luck at the end of May. May 31st, Pressure Luck is back on Sundays. Can't wait. Elizabeth Banks over brand new Whammy Spaces. Can't wait to see them. Rumor has it Add One and Double Your Money is being added to the board this coming season. I'm excited. Don't know about you guys. I am looking forward to Pressure Luck. Hey, you know what? In this case, I probably wouldn't mind extending it to June. Extending the whole, social distancing thing to June. Just keep the stores open so I can buy some stuff. At least. Keep the essential stores open, and like Walmart and all that. I'll go over there, wear my mask, buy some stuff, and then get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Just, as long as I can do that, I can be okay and keep myself occupied. But whatever, whatever. So see what happens. What the decision of the government will be. The Massachusetts government will be if Governor Baker will extend the semi-lockdown, so to speak, or end it on May 4th, and everybody goes back to work. Everybody, tries to get back to their regular, normal, daily lives. Although it won't be the same because all the kids will be out of school. Kids got an early summer vacation because of all this. So it'll be very interesting to see where I can go, what we can do here, and where I can go from here. So it will be a very, very, very fun situation. So that is it. So that is it. That's all the time we have. Time I have for you guys on episode 579 of EML77 TV. And I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. And if you guys are just getting up, good morning, and have a good hearty breakfast, and relax, chill. For those of my local folks in Massachusetts, I think it's maybe the last week. I don't know. Let's see what Governor Baker has to say. He says he's checking out the stats. Let's see what happens. All right. I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on episode 580. Hopefully another episode that Get These Thumbs will be coming at your way. See ya. Bye.